Welcome back. There's a new show opening at the Jewish Repertory Theater this week that's a celebration of a certain trailblazing woman, and I'm joined now by the star of this show, Conscience, with more details on what you can expect. Welcome, Josie DiVincenzo. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get right into this play. Tell us what it's about and the true history behind it.
It's loaded. It's about the fight and the courage of a woman named Margaret Chase Smith that I feel we all in history should have known a lot more about. People will remember the Red Scare of the 50s and how a man named Joe McCarthy decided to make it his mission to point the finger at people that he was saying were communist and were threats to the nation. And Margaret Chase Smith was the first woman and Republican in the Senate and House at the time that McCarthy rose. And she was the only one who really stepped up and spoke against him. And she wrote a speech and delivered it on the Senate floor. And it was directly about Joe McCarthy and his danger of what he was doing.
McCarthyism, okay. So how does it feel to step into this role of this real-life historical figure who's so profound and was so bold?
Yeah. You know, as an actor, I have played many, many roles that had courage and strength and wit and smarts that I only could dream of having in another 100 years. You have a responsibility. You know, I just got back from New York playing another historic character, and you have a responsibility because you're telling a story to many, many people. Many maybe have not heard of this person before as much as they should have, because she was remarkable and so inspirational. And yet you're also telling a story written by a playwright. So what you have to do is, you know, we do the research as actors, go through the history, down many rabbit holes, learning so much about this incredible woman. And you bring that, you try to bring that to what's written on the page.
Right.
So you have to be responsible to the playwright, and you've also got to be responsible to
the history
of her real life. Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah. So what have you learned by playing this role and this character?
That we need to be stronger when you really want to fight against something that you believe is detrimental or dangerous or harmful. And you need other people. You know, she was alone in her fight, for sure, in many ways, but she also had a companion, a partner, a friendship, and a man named Bill Lewis, who people should also look up. He was remarkable. And, you know, he was her right-hand man, and actually she called him the best political mind in Washington. And she had a lot of help around her through him to really, you know, encourage her. She borrowed his faith in her in many ways,
So, how do you think this play is relevant to the time we're living in?
It's such a tumultuous time right now. And it's sad to me in many ways, because I'm always someone who encourages people to talk and listen to each other's ideas.
Right.
And I think this play has a lot of that in it. Margaret was not perfect either, Margaret Chase Smith. She made some mistakes in her quest to do good. And I think that it speaks to how many people want to take sides and really can be blind on both sides of it. This is my opinion, you know. And so if we walk out of there going, you know what, we have to fight for what we believe is true, and we also have to listen, and we also have to dig deep, you know, into our own consciences.
Yes.
Which is the name of the play.
Here it comes, full circle. Look
and
at
the name of her declaration, a declaration of conscience. She wants people to really dig deep and look at their own conscience and tap into it.
Tell us how long this show is running for.
Well, we open Thursday. Woohoo!
Yay!
And we only play, it's a Jewish Repertory Theater, so it's Thursday nights, 2 shows Saturdays, matinee and evening, and then a Sunday matinee until November 23rd.
Oh, that's a long run.
Yeah, no Friday nights, no Fridays.
Where is the theater located?
Theater is located at the Jewish Community Center in Gettsville, over there on North Forest Road. Beautiful theater.
Yeah.
Come out.
Alrighty, well, it sounds like it's going to be an incredible show and a huge role, and I think there's going to be a lot of takeaways from it. So good luck with your show.
I do too, and I just want to do a shout out to C. Vaughn, our incredible director, and the crew, and the other three actors who are killing it. David Mitchell plays Joe McCarthy, Nick Stevens is Bill Lewis, and Anna Krempholtz is Jeannie Kerr, who was Joe McCarthy's right-hand woman and ended up being his wife.
Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty, a great story there. If you would like to learn more about the performance times and get your tickets for Conscience at the Jewish Repertory Theater, just visit jccbuffalo.org or call the number right there on your screen. Thank you so much for coming in, Josie.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.